channel. Today I'm doing a meet my puppy, who's hardly even a puppy anymore, slash must have puppy items, slash my dog's favorite items in general. So this is Tater Tot. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And he is now like 5 to 6 months old, we think. We found him dumped in the woods, and the plan was to foster him and find him a new home, and we fell in love with him, and now his new home is with us. So we think he's a Labrador Border Collie mix, and he is a big ball of energy, and we love him. Yeah, he's gonna go on the floor now. And so he was in really bad condition when we found him, and obviously he's very healthy now. Make that just the short story that it is. But, so that's the puppy, if I refer to, who is hardly even a puppy anymore, but still, technically, he is a puppy because he's only 5 or 6 months old. So, I have a lot of items I'm going to show you guys, and I feel like I'm border collie. I was talking about him. Borderline crazy dog lady in this video. So if you're not into that, then you can just click out. But if you're into that, then you can stay and watch me talk about my dog's favorite stuff. So, starting with toys, I'm going to start talking about Tater Tot's favorite toys so I can give them back to him. This zebra I bought for Ladybug, who is our wiener dog, when she was a puppy, and she had no interest in it. And as you can see, when we got Tater Tot, it was brand new when we got him, and he has shown a lot of interest in it. So, oh hi lady! Did he put you on this table? This is Lady. She is our wiener dog, and she is 2 years old. She's checking out all the dog items that are on this table. I will clean it after this video before you guys say anything. Don't worry. But this was his original favorite toy when we first got him, and so it's just got these 4 legs, the head squeaks, and as you can see by the holes everywhere, it's been very loved by him. Here you go, buddy. And Tater's other favorite toys, this is a new one to his collection, is the goose. And squeaks like a goose, and the head has like, it's kind of hard to get to, but a normal, it might be a dud, it might be broken. Has a normal, oh there it goes, a normal squeaker in its head, and he really likes this one because of the noise it makes. You want this? It's just, sorry, you can have that back now. Sorry I took it, there you go. Tater's other favorite toy are tennis balls, so we just buy them in bulk at Walmart in the,
Sporting goods.
Sporting goods, yes, that's the word I was looking for, section, because they're a lot cheaper than paying for them in the dog section. You can't have the whole bag, bud. I'll give you one. And he's got them all over the house, but these are just, we keep extras. Here, Tater. Here you go. Here you go, bud. Here, go get it. It's gonna be a lot of dogs visiting me in these videos because I've got all of their favorite things sitting here. So, and those are, oh, his Kong ball, which, okay, this is also one of the things I'm talking about where I'm telling you things that you need for your puppy. This is one of them, because what we do with this when we leave him alone is we fill it with peanut butter, put it in the freezer. Just make sure that your peanut butter doesn't have like fake sugar in it. I can't remember what it's called, but if it's bad for dogs, Google it. Make sure your peanut butter is like real peanut butter with real sugar in it, and then we put the peanut butter in it and we freeze it, and when we leave we give it to him and it keeps him occupied, and he loves it. So, and just be careful, make sure that you clean it regularly and get the peanut butter, the old peanut butter out and things like that so your dog doesn't get sick. But this is a great thing for when they're teething, 1, because it's rubber, 2, it is good for keeping them busy. So, just dropping all these items on the ground around me as I'm going. So, oh, last item for Tater Tot is this, it's a Kong brand, and it's got these little circles, and the whole thing is like a squeaker, and he really likes this when he was teething really bad. I think it felt good on his gums, and when you throw it, it kind of does like a crazy, it doesn't go straight, which I think he also likes. So, and I'm gonna try to, if I can find any of this stuff down in the description, or down, if I can find any of this stuff on Amazon, I will leave it in the description for you. So, that item, and then for my other dogs, I've got a 4-year-old Chihuahua and a 2-year-old wiener. Chihuahua mixed dog, but she's mostly wiener, as you can probably tell by looking at her. So the wiener, Ladybug, likes the Kongs, obviously, which I have little ones for them because they're much smaller. And you do want to make sure you get the right size for your dog because, for example, when Lady tries to get the peanut butter out of Tater's Kong, her entire bottom jaw can fit into this if she can get her teeth just right, and then she can get this stuck like on her bottom jaw with Tater. So it's important to make sure that you get the one with the correct size hole for the size of your dog. And so I've got one for Buttercup and one for Lady. And same thing, peanut butter, freezer. They like it that way. And yes, hi buddy. This is a little ball that all the dogs play with. And I've had this for a while, but this is it's the JW brand, but it's like got holes in it and it's squishy. And you can buy this in all different sizes, but the good thing about these kind of balls is if you have a dog that will bring a ball back but won't let go of it, this is fairly easy to get out of their mouths because you can manipulate it in your hand and squish it and get it out of their mouths. And Tater just hit the camera and moved it a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. I'll scoot over to make it to where I'm still centered. But so that is a good ball for that. Hi Buttercup, come here baby. This is Buttercup, which you guys have all seen them in my videos, I think, if you are subscribed. She's also looking at all of the goodies that I've got on this table. So this is Buttercup. She's 4 years old. She was the first dog I've ever had as an adult that I got. So this is Buttercup. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna clean this table when I'm done. So before you guys freak out how disgusting this is, don't even worry about it. This is Buttercup's favorite toy. This actually came home when I first got her, and it's the JW brand. It's just a little red bouncy ball, and I don't know what it is about this ball, but this is one of Buttercup's favorite. Her real actual favorite is probably this moose, and it's got rope arms and it's got like a canvas body, and as you probably can't see, but you might be able to see the ears are missing, the tail's almost completely gone, and come here Buttercup, here, go with him. And this is probably Buttercup's favorite. These two are Buttercup's favorite. This one is probably her main favorite. Oddly enough, we bought this moose. Tater, what is your issue? We bought this moose at Old Navy during Christmas time a while ago, and I don't think that Old Navy even sells pet toys, so this may have just been like a seasonal thing that they did once or whatever, but yeah, Old Navy, oddly enough. And this, which I've got a bunch of these around the house. I just grabbed one, but they love these. I've got like smaller ones and bigger ones. And these are actually from Victoria's Secret that I've had from over the years of just shopping there. And then if you buy, come here baby. If you buy an item and you spend so much, they give you this for free. And I think they like these because they're canvas, and I think it feels good on their teeth, especially when they're puppies, because they've all loved those when they were puppies. So yes, those. I think any dog toy that's kind of canvasy, they always seem to like. So that is all of the toys. So I'm gonna put all of these on the floor because I'm getting surrounded by dogs that want their favorite toys back. And so now moving on to grooming, let's do that. This is the Burt's Bees for Dogs Itch Soothing Shampoo with honeysuckle, 99.8% natural. I just like this because it's pH balanced for dogs, no sulfates, and just a whole bunch of things on the back, but it's cruelty free. I just think that it's, obviously I give Tater the most baths because he gets the grossest because he goes outside and whatnot, but I think that you want to get a shampoo for your dogs that is a little bit more natural and doesn't have, I don't think that, you can do your own research, but the ones that are specifically to get rid of fleas can actually really hurt your dog's skin. My mom bathed her cat in a flea shampoo, and she didn't read the back all the way. On the back it said it can cause your cat's hair to fall out, all these really terrible things, and the cat ended up losing patches of hair and the skin was scabbing, and it was just really awful because they can get really bad reactions to that. So I really like this because it is just a little bit, it gets them clean, it's made for dogs, but it's a little bit less harsh for their skin. And if you do have an issue with fleas, sorry about all the chaos. The dogs are all really excited because I'm playing with all their favorite stuff. So sorry about that. But if you do have an issue with fleas, then I would recommend trying a Dawn dish soap or something like that to help get rid of the fleas. Along with fleas and ticks, of course we use different kind of flea and tick medicines for the dogs. Our small dogs that don't spend as much time outside, we just give Frontline. That works great for them. It does not work good for Tater. He spends too much time outside, and for whatever reason it just doesn't work as well for him. We spray the yard for ticks with just normal yard spray, and then with Tater Tot, we can't give him the pill until he's 6 months old. So for now, we're giving him what the strongest one that the doctor recommended, his vet. And when he turns 6 months old, we're gonna put him on the pill because that is what works best, the flea and tick pill. But we also have this comb, and this is just something good to use if you end up finding out you see a flea, which isn't very often, but it's just nice to have one of these in the house. And we have had this come in handy before, just if we go to someone else's house or we take the dog somewhere or whatever, and we end up catching a couple fleas. That's definitely something that you want to take care of before it gets out of hand. We don't brush the small dogs, but we do brush Tater Tot, and this is the brush we use for him, and I brush him every time before he comes in the house. One, because my hope is that it will knock some of the seed ticks off because we've got really bad seed ticks around our house, and two, to hopefully try to help with shedding because he is a very big dog with fairly long hair. So, and these are just from Walmart, and I think that pretty much any kind will work. I don't like the brushes that are like the metal bristle, but to each their own, I guess, as far as that goes. Grooming, ear cleaner. I'm not super particular about what kind of ear cleaner, but I think that it is good to clean your dog's ears. Ladies' ears especially, I don't know why her ears always get the dirtiest, and I can tell when her ears need to get cleaned because she'll start shaking her head a lot, and every time I clean it, she'll stop doing it. So that's how I kind of know, but just it's good to clean your dog's ears regularly. This is more of a puppy item because I am trying to include some puppy must-have items for you guys. This is a bitter spray, so you just spray this on things that you don't want your dog to chew on if they've been chewing on it, so you can spray it if they're chewing on like the edge of your couch or pretty much anything. You can spray this on it and they will stop. So when I got Buttercup, she was actually wanting to chew up a little patch of my carpet in my bedroom that I lived in a brand new house, and she was tearing the little fibers out of the carpet, and so I would like spray this there. So that's important. That's all for grooming. I do want to mention that I think that it can be helpful to have like a baby gate for your dogs and things like that. And obviously we have kennels, but I'm not going to show you guys all that. So I think that it's good to do harnesses for dogs. They can hurt their necks if they pull on a collar too hard. I think gentle leads are great. I just have harnesses for my dogs, and this is Tater's harness, and it's my favorite kind that we found, and I haven't been able to find this one in the girls' sizes, but this is Tater Tots, and I just like it because it's soft, and I like the color. This is from Target. It's the Boots and Barkley brand, so that's his harness. This is a diaper. So I bought these on Amazon. Get that nasty noise out of the way. For Tater, when he was a puppy, he was spraying in the house, which if anyone has had a male dog in the house that sprays, it is the most frustrating thing. He was hiking his leg on the dining room table, on the dining room chairs, just hiking his leg on pretty much everything and spraying. And when I say spraying, it was enough to where pee was coming out and he was soaking things, but he wasn't doing enough to where he was getting it all out. So he was spraying about every 10 minutes, peeing every 10 minutes in the house. It was an awful month that he was doing that, and I got to where I was like, I can't do this. It's just too much. So we ended up buying these dog diapers, and these are the male diapers, so it just wraps around where their little PP is right here and their tail comes out. So they make female and male. This is the male diaper, and it's washable. It's got this padding. I found it on Amazon. It's the Happy Paw brand, and it doesn't even fit him anymore. He outgrew him, which luckily he doesn't need him anymore because he's potty trained now. But this was a lifesaver. It definitely, he peed in it for maybe a week, and then he just stopped and started going outside and was potty trained because he didn't like peeing in this. And it was nice because it kept, I'd rather clean this than clean up pee every 5 minutes. So these were a lifesaver for potty training Tater Tot. They literally saved me from losing my mind. So if you have a dog, boy dog, puppy that sprays, that's what I recommend you to at least try. Now, I guess we'll stick with pottying. I use puppy pads. I've used puppy pads since Buttercup was a puppy, which I know a lot of people think that it's controversial and they think it's disgusting. But when I bought Buttercup, when I originally got her when she was a puppy, I would work like 12-hour shifts sometimes. And I didn't think it was fair for me to expect her to hold her pee for 12, 13, 14 hours at a time. And I just didn't think it was right. So Tater Tot's burping or something in the back. Oh, did you give him his Kong? He's sucking on his Kong with peanut butter in it. So I trained her to go outside when I was home and use a puppy pad when I wasn't home, because I like the idea of knowing that my dogs, if they need to go, they can go without having to hold it. And I don't have to worry about them. You guys might not think that is cool, but it's just what I do in my house. So I think puppy pads are a lifesaver for dogs. I don't let Tater Tot use a puppy pad. I trained him not to use the puppy pad. He only goes outside because he is a big dog and he has big pees and big poops. But he did use these when he was a puppy. And the way I trained Buttercup to use the puppy pad was I sprayed, it's potty training spray, and you spray it where you want your dog to go, I think is how it works, and it kind of smells like urine to them. So I sprayed it on there, and so she caught on within like a week. She's a genius dog, I swear. So that is that. But if you have a puppy, I think that those are a must-have, and if you are in a situation that I was in when I first got Buttercup, then that you can maybe think of that might be an option for you. So now we're on to food, and I buy my dog's food at Sam's Club. I've hauled it before in a Sam's Club haul, so you can go back and watch that and see what I feed them. I fed the girls like Nutro, small breed, adult before I got Tater Tot, but honestly, I still offer that to them. I close the gate, offer that to them, but they just eat the puppy food, and they haven't had any issues with gaining weight from the puppy food, so it hasn't been an issue, so I just let them do that. But that's what they all eat. So these are for traveling. They are collapsible bowls, and they are perfect for traveling. We take them to hotels with us. We take them on road trips with us. We take them to the park with us. If we go on a long walk, we'll bring a bottle of water and bring a bowl, and I'll just stick it in my bag for them to be able to get a drink. So I think these are amazing. I bought these at Target, and they were really like $2 each or something like that. And I bought the small size because I bought them when I only had the 2 girls. So, but I think you can buy them in bigger sizes. But I think if you are like on the go with your dogs, then you need those. And I hauled this, but you guys didn't know that was sitting there. These are dog stairs. I have them in the living room. If you've ever watched one of my cleaning videos, then you have seen them. And I bought these at either Home Goods or TJ Maxx. And all 3 of them use them. Even Tater Tot uses them. But the main reason we got them was for Lady, because if you have a wiener dog, then they're not supposed to jump. But every time I go into Home Goods or TJ Maxx, I always see those in the pet section. So those are great. And I'm gonna get all the dogs' attention right now, because now the last thing I've saved for the very end is their treats. So these are what my dogs have been eating for the past few months. They also really like probably their favorite is the blue buffalo chicken flavor, but that's a little bit more expensive and there's not as much in the bags. So I stopped buying those when we got Tater Tot because we use treats for training. And I like these. They're the Bill Jack chicken sweet potato flavor, and they're soft training treats for dogs. For whatever reason, Buttercup is the pickiest eater and she won't eat anything that's not chicken flavored. Don't ask me why, she just refuses. So these are what I've been using. Tater Tot's messing with his Kong right now. And then I'm gonna show you how I store these because I think this is like, I felt like a genius when I figured this out personally. This is just I'm not sure how many ounces this is, I don't think it, but the little, what, 6 ounce, I think it's 6 ounce ball mason jar, and so I keep this by the door. I give them treats when they come inside or when they do something good, or if I decide I want to work with Tater for training him to sit and all that stuff because he does know all that stuff, then I use these for them. And they're moist treats, so if you open the bag and close the bag and open the bag and close the bag, they'll dry out. They just will. And so I put some in here and then I just keep it closed. It's airtight. It works great. And the other thing with this is I shake it and they all know that sound. So if Tater Tot's far off in the woods and I call him and I'm like, come here, and I shake this, he'll hear it and he'll come. So, and as you can see, he is here for his treat. Ladybug, Buttercup, do you want one? Come here, lady. Come here, Ladybug. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby girl. Buttercup, here you go. There you go. And the last thing, which these are probably not the best things for the dogs, but they love them and I give them to them. The most important thing, if you buy treats, make sure the treats are made in America or at least not made in China or something like that. That is what a vet has told me before, so I think that's important to remember. But these are the girls', and these are Fresh Breath, I don't know, I think they're like parsley or mint scented. And this is the only thing that's not chicken flavored that Buttercup will eat. And hi lady, oh good sit, pretty. And they're just little like this Tater. So this is like their favorite thing in the whole world. They don't get these every day. I also make wet food for them, homemade, and so if you're interested in seeing the video about that, I've already made it. It's up on my channel and I'll link it. But I do make wet dog food for them with chicken and brown rice and peas and carrots. So, okay. Whoa, excuse you. Ladybug, Buttercup, Tater, get off. No, get off, sit, sit, good boy. So, they're obsessed with those. And that's everything. I am a crazy dog lady. This video isn't for everybody, but it's for the fellow crazy dog ladies out there. So if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe and tell me what kind of dogs you have in the comments because I'd love to hear about that. So I hope y'all have a blessed day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hey Tater, come here, come, sit. Good boy, good boy. All right, you shake, good boy, good boy, good boy. Down, up, down, down, down. Good boy, good boy. Hey, sit. All right. Catch. Oh, fail. All right, boy, boy. Hey, sit, catch.
Still working on catch.
Sit. All right, catch. Good boy, good boy. Hey, sit, shake. Ah, shake. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Tater, sit. Leave it. All right, catch. Good boy.